Hello everybody from a very, very windy London stadium. Newcastle have drew 1-1 with West Ham, and this is the last word. Newcastle Fans TV. Yes, so Newcastle have drew 1-1, and this is the last word. I'm on my mobile on this one. It's very windy, so I've just literally come towards the side of the stadium, but we are sponsored by One Football. They have some fantastic articles I put into one. It keeps you up to date with all the news. Have a look at this. Sam, what are you doing?
I'm just checking through all my football apps just to get some of the latest news.
Well, you don't need to. You need the One Football app. The One Football app sponsors Newcastle Fans TV, and it has all of the latest breaking news, putting loads of articles together. Even Steve Bruce is on there when he's been announced as West Brom manager recently. It's all up to date. The best thing about the app, it pings when there's breaking news. You need it, Sam. Get downloading the One Football app. The link is in the description for that.
I'm downloading it now.
So that was me and Sam talking about the One Football app. So welcome to the last word, everybody. You know what this is. We've got clips from the game. We've got Eddie Howe coming up very, very shortly as well. But let's begin, as we always do, with the last word, which is the lineups. Let's take a look, first of all, at West Ham's side. Now, they've obviously got quality. You look at that midfield. Declan Rice stands out, obviously England international. Miguel Antonio going to be a handful. They've got a bit of pace out wide. A good centre-back pair in our field. Souček in midfield as well. So they've got a good team, West Ham. They're trying to fight for the Champions League places. Let's have a look at Newcastle, on the other hand. So obviously the big one this morning coming down was Alan Saint-Maximin ruled out, and that was a massive blow because he always seems to turn it on against West Ham, but no Kieran Trippier, no Alan Saint-Maximin, no Callum Wilson, arguably our three best players. So I was disappointed, obviously, with that. I was thinking, oh God, we'll do well to get a point here today. And Matty Targett coming in at left back, I thought he was sensational today, actually. Emil Kraft, I was really worried about him coming in at right back. As I was saying to Dan, target him, and you'll get joy. And we'll obviously talk about that first goal in a second. But the lineup, obviously, Bruno Guimaraes can't get in that side, so he's only been introduced slowly. Jacob Murphy started on the left-hand side, and because of ASM being out. But I was hopeful of getting a point. The fans were absolutely sensational. They win strong voices. I was near the front. I was 14 rows up, which is quite low in that stadium. Because if you're at the top of the stadium, well, look over there. If you're at the top of the stadium, it feels like you're in the gods a little bit. But look, let's begin. Joe Linton had a chance really early on. I don't think it's the prettiest game in the world, let's face it. But these half 12 kickoffs never really are. But we got off to a good start the first 10 minutes. West Ham then started to come into it a little bit. Their best chance in the first half fell to Jared Bowen when the cross was deflected. Obviously, Antony had a shot that went over. We had a couple of long distance shots as well. But I want to talk about the goal first of all, because I said it earlier on. Emil Kraft, what's he doing? A daft free kick. Antonio's bursting through and he pulls him down. Okay, so you give away a free kick. Now you've got to go and defend it. And it looks like it's Dan Burn. I've only seen it on the stadium replay one or two times, but it looks like Dan Burn just loses Craig Dawson a little bit, and then he scores, and we're 1-0 down. And I was looking for a reaction from the tuner, thinking, right, okay, so we're 1-0 down, but you know the fans were singing their heads off. We kept going as a team. We had a lot of possession, and we've thoroughly deserved that equaliser. Thoroughly deserved it. Literally on the stroke of half time. Joe Willock, who's been absolutely brilliant the last 3 or 4 games now. He just kind of sticks his leg out a little bit, doesn't he? It's like a half chance, and it hits the post and it trickles just over the line. It was over the line. Referee gives it. Fantastic time to score. Literally on the stroke of half time. The fans are getting wild, singing their heads off, singing all the way through half time, which is great. So you're thinking, right, okay, so we're back in it. We deserved it. Can we go on and maybe dream of nicking it? I felt the second half fizzled a little bit, but like I say, it wasn't the greatest game of football to watch. So we went into the second half. West Ham had a low chance that was easily saved by Dubravka. Fabianski wasn't really tested, let's be honest, let's be fair, but we had a lot of possession, and our play today was mixed, it was varied. It was trying to get the ball out to the wingers, to Fraser, who, by the way, Ryan Fraser played absolutely fucking mint today, and he hobbled off again. He seems to be getting clattered all the time, and then with the other option that we go, we would just go long. The centre backs and Kraft would go long to Woods to try and win something and hold the ball up, or win and knock on. That was the tactic that Newcastle were playing today. So it was varied. The game, obviously, it seemed like we were in the centre seats towards the end of the game, and Newcastle thoroughly deserve a point today, possibly even more. And we've looked at the last 6 games where we're unbeaten, 7 if you want to include the friendly, and this is probably the toughest team that we've played. But they don't look like a Champions League team, and I'm not being disrespectful to Hammers fans because I want them in the Champions League. I didn't want Man United, but they didn't look like a Champions League team for me. Their results have been a little bit indifferent. They're kind of maybe fading off a little bit. But I thought Newcastle looked like the team that was higher in the division. But having said that, we came away with a point. It was a good point, fantastic point, because I would have took it with Trippier, Wilson, and ASM in that side, and coming away with it with those three best players with a point. I think that's a really, really good point today. It's fantastic. Keeps the run going. 6 unbeaten. Obviously, we're playing first this weekend, and by the time you guys might watch this video tonight, other results might have gone our way, might have not have. But obviously, I'll be watching the boxing tonight. Please let me know who's going to win tonight. Kell Brook, Amir Khan. Who's going to win that one? Or if it's already happened, did you expect that result? Anyways, I'll get back to football. Fans, clap them off at the end. It was fantastic. Loads of singing, loads of cheering. Have a look at this. Great, innit? Absolutely great. I love it. Love away days. Absolutely love away days. I prefer away days than home games, even though it was a bit of a nightmare to get here because I travelled through the middle of the night. But we'll get reaction from Eddie Howe. Here he is.
Yeah, I think satisfied with the point, but frustrated that maybe it wasn't more. I thought the way we started the game was excellent. Really front foot. We took the game to them. We created a number of chances. A lot of balls in their box today. So the only disappointment for me is that we only got 1 goal. I think there was more there for us, but as you say, playing a good team and a very dangerous team, and I think they showed that because although we dominated, they still had a threat in the game. Yeah, frustration obviously that we're missing some, as you say, some key players for us, but that's the squad and everyone else has to step up, and I thought those players did today.
So that was Eddie Howe, who was in the stadium, London Stadium behind me. We'll bring up the league table, why not? Obviously, editing this video as games are happening, so this league table may not be fully up to date. But Newcastle, it is looking a lot more healthy, as I say, 6 unbeaten now. We're starting to climb the table a little bit. We've got a fixture like Brentford that we could possibly win and bring Brentford right into it as well. And Newcastle, if they get a win, we'll run a great run. We've got to keep it going. I want to talk about a couple of performances as well, because there's some players who are outstanding. I've already talked about Ryan Fraser. He was brilliant today. He was mint. Matty Targett was absolutely brilliant because Jared Bowen was picked out as their star man. I thought the first 10-20 minutes, Bowen was getting the better of him. Obviously hit the bar, the deflected cross shot. But I thought the rest of the game, for the last 70 minutes, 80 minutes, he was brilliant. He was absolutely brilliant, Matty Targett. He looked so calm, so calm. Dan Burn, except from the goal, was great again. Fabian Schär looks like a player reborn. And then you've got Joe Willock. He's my man of the match. Sensational, Joe Willock. Absolutely sensational, he was. Getting up the pitch, keeping hold of the ball. Had a couple of chances. I've missed that chance. Actually, I forgot about that chance that Joe Willock had, the curler. So there's one I've missed. Brilliant, got his goal in the first half. He was sensational. Joe Linton was good. Shelby was good. Wood just needs a bit more service. Fraser was sensational. Bruno Guimaraes is getting slowly introduced. He's only getting 5 minutes each game. Eddie Howe probably knows more about than what I do, but hopefully we get to see him play more minutes because we want to see what he's like. But it's great, it's healthy that we've got that competition in midfield, that all 3 of them are performing because they've got a talent on the bench. And Sean Longstaff's knocked further down. But overall, fantastic. Brilliant point. Absolutely brilliant point. And there's loads of players who stood out today. And to make the trip, obviously I'm not going home tonight, I'm going home tomorrow because I'm having a couple of drinks in that the night. But it'll make the trip for all the away fans who are heading home on them coaches right now, because it'll be a 5-6 hour journey for them lot. And obviously it's difficult to get down here, so everyone who's down here deserves credit because the weather conditions have been horrendous. But from Stratford, the London Stadium, and the last word, smash that like, everybody. See you later.